I started my company in 1999. There were 10 to 15 travel agents. And today, it was in fingertips. Now it's ocean, it's a sea now. So it's happy to see Andaman growing like this in tourism industry. And you spoke about the future. Tourism is the only future of Andaman Nicobar Islands. I believe, and it's a truth.
So I think you are a firm believer that Andaman is the next Maldives in the world, or it may
I'll,
be better.
I'll, I'll disagree with you.
Okay,
We are not next Maldives. We are better than Maldives.
a lot of environmental, sensitive people are also saying that opening all these islands are going to also affect the biodiversity. Somewhere it will affect the environment. How do you take that
You cannot stop all the developments in the name of some NGO or some
conversation?
conservation of biodiversity products. You have to maintain that also, but in that name, you cannot stop the development.
And coming to the big fish in the sea of Andamans, I think the Great Nicobar project.
I think it will be a game changer for the islands.
Welcome to yet another podcast with Mr. Vinod. He is the president of AATO, one of the leading job providers and industry of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So, welcome. We all welcome you for our yet another podcast.
Thank you.
And we would like to go with the podcast on how the journey of tourism industry has been in the islands and what are the future aspects with all the new projects that have been coming up. And उसमें आप जो चाहते हैं आप insiders जो भी आपके पास news है आप हमें बता सकते हैं. I know everyone will be loving and waiting to hear about it.
We will start from your first point, future of tourism and how tourism has grown in the coming recent years. We'll start from that.
Sure.
We never thought Andaman will become a tourism hub. It will become a highest job provider. It will be the highest revenue payer to the government. It is like a dream come true. In our childhood days, we were having only two things: doctor, engineer, government job. So there was nobody thought that tourism will boom up like this. When we started our own industry, I started my company in 1999. There were 10 to 15 travel agents, and today it was in fingertips. Now it's ocean, it's a sea now. So it's happy to see Andaman growing like this in tourism industry. And you spoke about the future. Tourism is the only future of Andaman Nicobar Islands. I believe, and it's a truth.
So I think you are a firm believer that Andaman is the next Maldives in the world, or it may
I'll,
be better.
I'll disagree with you.
Okay,
We are not next Maldives. We are better than Maldives.
I agree. I would love to have that as an opinion. So, what do you see? I mean, lot of projects have come up. Government and administration has been trying and pushing hard to open, a lot of islands which were earlier not allowed to be visited for the visitors and especially for the tourism. Now they have opened it up, and everyone is planning for high footfall, tourism. That's the vision that we see from the project. What is your opinion on
My
that?
first request will be to we should all have patience. The thing is, when we see in the daily telegrams and when we see the initiatives of the government that 17 islands are coming up, so people think that it will be opening tomorrow, and tomorrow we will be getting a good occupancy.
Right.
But we should appreciate the efforts of the government.
Yes.
They are working for us, and definitely the step. See, last 2 to 3 years, I've been a part of this opening of the new islands and all, and the response which we got last week, there were 100 plus people who participated in the video conference.
Video conferencing.
So the bidders are also now serious, and definitely the opening of these new islands will boom the tourism industry and it will benefit the islands not only through revenue but employment also.
Absolutely.
See, I will give you one example. The first project which the government started, they gave a land to Taj, and coming up of Taj, a brand like Taj, it has definitely supported the Andaman tourism industry, not only in the domestic market but also in the international market. So like that, once these projects start implementing, it will be definitely a game changer for islands tourism.
So when we think about all this luxurious, now coming to the next question, that all the luxurious resorts are now, actually making a notice of Andaman, and they are very serious about bidding and getting their resorts in place. But given that our, native tourism, that is, यहाँ के local entrepreneurs are there, local hoteliers are there, resort people, they have their own property, and at this point of time, even the competition is so cutthroat that uh, everyone is fighting to have a piece on the table. So what do you think, how will the competition change and the levels will change when the luxurious all these luxurious resort come in?
See, this luxurious resorts coming. First of all, it's an open bid. Everybody, local entrepreneurs are also participating with coordinating with some mainland counterparts. And if this 17 luxurious or 20 luxurious projects come, it will definitely be a separate segment for high-end tourism and the local entrepreneurs who are doing now. I firmly believe that we are no way behind with any brand of national or international name. The local entrepreneurs are a brand and they're doing very good in the hospitality industry. And definitely we can see a much better service and upgradation from that side also.
Right. And what do you think about there is a opposite opinion also, where a lot of environmental sensitive people are also saying that opening all these islands are going to also affect the biodiversity. Somewhere it will affect the environment. How do you take that in the picture?
See, if you need development, if you need development, you'll have to not to overrule all this, but you have to set some rules. Now, see, now these 17 properties which are coming, it is very clear that eco-friendly resorts should come, and already island administration is working on eco-friendly tourism hotels, eco-friendly sites. You must be seen now Jolly Boy has been opened.
Yes.
No plastic is allowed there.
Yes.
So administration is doing a balance, but you cannot stop all the developments in the name of some NGO or some
Conversation.
conservation of biodiversity products. You have to maintain that also, but in that name you cannot stop the development.
Absolutely. Development is inevitable, and as you said, ecotourism is and sustainable development, let's put it that way. And I think even the administration is very strict about, all the regulations that is being set out. When we talk about regulations, there are also a part of section in the society which alleges that, all the data that has been put up by the administration and the government are false and manipulated. In fact, they are understated. Uh, like for example, the number of trees that is supposed to be, chopped up for the project is very much higher than what is being projected. So, what are your thoughts on that, and what do you think, is that a reality?
Are you speaking about the Great Nicobar project?
Well, that is all. That is where I'm coming.
These are related to that, but I don't think the government will submit any false data. Everything is in front of the people. I don't think data are manipulated because this is a big project. There are a lot of people who have approached the Honorable Supreme Court also. They are also monitoring. So I don't agree that the data are manipulated.
Okay. And coming to the big fish in the sea of Andamans, I think the Great Nicobar project. How do you think that big scale project is going to affect the entire picture of our islands?
It will affect. I think it will be a game changer for the islands.
Right.
As I told you, we have no industry here.
Yes.
Tourism is the only job provider. There are unemployed youth which is increasing. So Great Nicobar project will definitely help a lot of people. So I think it will affect us in a positive way.
Great. And you just mentioned the employment aspect in tourism industry. If you can, give some details on how the employments are generated, what are the future roles, and what are the things that, maybe a passing school student or a graduate can think and learn and aspire to, so that they can venture into this industry.
This is a very subject you have taken, and I would request all the viewers to at least listen this part.
We'll have a real cut for this.
People, what they think when the students get passed out, when we tell them, I go to JNRM, I go to BBA college, and I get opportunity to speak with them. When I ask them, BBA tourism आपने किया है, what would you do? सर पैसे नहीं है, होटल कहाँ से खोलेगा, कंपनी कहाँ से खोलेगा? So we speak to them. Tourism is a big ocean. You need no money. If you enter a tourism industry, your mind should be very clear. Service is the motto. If you have this, that I will give service to the tourist, and whatever we charge, we should give them the value of the money more than they paid. With these two intentions, you start a business, and you need not have any money to come in travel industry. आपको कोई बड़ा होटल नहीं बनाना है. You not have some 10 boats. I tell them, start from your house. Start from your house. Everybody is having a laptop
Absolutely.
or having a smartphone.
Absolutely.
You have
Yes.
no investment.
Yes.
You try your luck in tourism industry. You make a small reel or ad and put it in Google or somewhere. For your cruise tickets, contact me.
Huh.
You make 5 cruise tickets in a day.
Right.
You earn around 1,000 to 1,200 as your commission.
Commission.
So you are earning 36,000 in a month. Just you are making 5 tickets.
Right.
Start from there. Make that 5, 10. Meet that
Scale
10
it
people.
up.
No, you meet that 10 people. You do nothing. Just take the ticket and go to airport. Sir, this is your ticket. This is my contact number. If you need anything,
On me.
then you start a travels. You book them ferries. Then you book them accommodation or you book them vehicle. So I told you, it's a big ocean. If you have 2 rooms in your house and you want to venture into tourism business, start a bed and breakfast.
Yes.
Go to water sports complex. Meet this adventure sports operators. Bring clients for them. Take a bike. Everybody is having a bike, and you all know what they do with the bike. Stop all that things. Go to hotels.
Yes.
Meet the managers. Sir, we are unemployed. If any of your clients want the service of vehicle, adventure sports, let us know. They'll be paid for that. Start your career. There is lot of scope in tourism. I request all the people, the youngsters, concentrate on studies, sports, and make your future in tourism. Don't depend and try to become an employee. Become an employer.
Absolutely.
Everybody can become an employer.
That's the future. I think that's the future in the world.
Concentrate on becoming an employer, sports, and education. Leave all the bad things which the island is moving on.
Coming to the bad thing, that's one of the most sensitive subject at present Andaman scenario, drugs and whatnot that goes around with it. So how do you see? I mean, you are born and raised in our islands, and so does a lot of our viewers. When we see our islands moving towards some in the name of modernization and development, specifically that we think that modernization is only relevant when you can do all the things that is done probably post your job.
Yes.
But here I think it's more on less of work and more on the post work phase, and that comes with lot of implications to our islands. We hear every now and then a lot of news that youth, especially the younger ones, have been very rampantly getting into all the habits that has been coming up. So what do you think, and how do you think and you have been very active on a social circle in our island, so how do you see our youth can come out of it?
It's a sad thing, but it's a reality.
It's a reality.
We have to accept it. The island's youths, they are totally getting diverted to that part which is not good for the future of the, not only for the islands but for the youths also. For that, I think administration, police department, they are doing their best.
Absolutely.
But what I feel is there should be regular counseling in the colleges, schools, and sports activities should be increased.
Yes.
Like I'm saying, since last 5 6 months, Department of Education and Sports, they are really active.
Yes.
So this should continue, and we should involve them in the sports. Like our time, we were getting short time. We were having so much games. Back, feka, humne cricket, badminton, and now that the moment the child comes from the school, he or she should be ready for the tuition.
Tuitions.
So that stress we have to take. We have to
Right.
give them some space to involve them in the sports and all. And we all should. I don't think it's only the police department or the administration. Each and every citizen, each and every parent, we all should work together to end this drug menace. We have to see the old Andaman. We have to see a drug-free Andaman.
And how do you think about the community of Andaman has been changing? I mean, earlier it used to be a very close knit community. Everyone practically knew each other by name. Now it has been, more of they know each other, but at the same time, there have been a lot of settlements that have come up. So it is also moving towards a phase where nuclear families are in rise, and unfortunately, not many who migrate out of Andaman, they don't prefer returning to Andaman. So if the youth decides to leave the island and not return, how do you think the entire ecosystem will sustain?
It will be really bad. But as far as the culture and all, still we are known as Mini India,
Yes.
and we are proud that still it is maintained in the islands. But the part is the new people who have come from different places, they have settled, they come for work. I think there should be some check on that. There should be some check. There should be some identity. They have to come and they have to live at a specific period. That is what is somewhat disturbing. But the islanders are still the same which we saw in our childhood.
Right. So maybe you can describe about how now that the projects that we were talking about, the new islands have been opened up. So uh, tell me your all knowledge about on these projects and how your tourism department alongside all the private sectors, how you all are taking that forward and maybe working towards creating that ecosystem.
Everybody is working to get these 17 projects implemented, right from the administration to the stakeholders. Even the counterparts of mainland, they are very serious in this. See, there are islands which will open. Now, we have included, the administration is also proposing to include Avis Island, which is in that 17.
17,
See, once the Avis Island projects come down, the entire Mayabandar gets
open.
open.
Yes.
So, the people of Mayabandar, they will also get involved.
Right.
There is Ross and Smith, there is Long Island. So, each and every island is a unique island, and we are very hopeful that in the coming days, Andaman will definitely be the hot spot in the domestic sector of India.
And speaking of all the traveling, I know you are a very avid traveler by yourself, by your profession as well. What difference do you see in the rest of India than in the islands? I mean, in the hospitality industry and service industry, tourism industry.
There may be one or two lacunas in Andaman, but I can assure you I travel nationally and internationally, and especially I travel for the promotion of tourism.
Right.
Hospitality which a tourist get in Andaman, I don't think we get anywhere in the world. When we travel to some parts of the country, we don't see the travel agents with whom we have booked.
Right.
Here you can see right the travel agent with you from the hotel to the airport to the airport.
Right.
Hotel people, they coordinate. You can see the GM, you can see even the owners you can see in the hotel.
Right.
So there are some lacunas which has to be rectified, and we are working on that also. But for a tourist, I think the hospitality field, we are
Maybe you can focus on few of the good points that we are exceptionally good at in the
really, we are
tourism.
see. You must be reading in the paper and media. You leave anything in the hotel, Suraj Deep, Shahid Deep, you leave your mobile, you leave your gold ring, you get it the next day.
Right.
You don't. I don't see this anywhere in the world. Maybe there must be some places,
Right.
but there are cases when guest has left a earring and they call from, or finger ring they call from mainland. Sir, room number 203 we have left. And when we call the hotel people, sir, it is there. So that is, and no cheating. You cannot tell that any driver, any auto driver, or any tourist cab driver, they have cheated you. I told you there are some things. Some people they chew the pan, some misbehaviors, and it's we are working on that. There should be some classes for them also.
So coming, speaking of this, the training aspect of the service industry. I mean, outside it's a huge educational background that is, there to boost it up, and workshops are conducted, and they always have a refresher. But here we unfortunately don't have many courses which cater to the industry itself. So, are you working with the colleges? Do you work with the outside colleges where our people can be trained properly, and then they bring back the same?
I think we have already done a lot of things in this sector. Administration, especially I should thank Tourism Department, India Tourism Ministry of Tourism. They're all supporting us since last 2, 3, I think 2 years. We have had 4 batches of training for tourist guides in Neil Island, in Havelock, in Port Blair, and also for drivers. And the classes are taken by the faculties of IITTM Gwalior or IITTM Odisha or Noida. Indian Institute of Travel Management. It is the most prestigious institution in tourism industry of Asia.
Right,
So the faculties from there they are coming, and it's a regular thing they are doing.
right.
Ministry of Tourism with Andaman Association of Tour Operators. We did a session for hotel staffs
Mm-hmm.
last month, and again we are doing a session in October
Okay.
for the drivers and the guides. And the faculties will be coming from the Ministry of Tourism, Delhi. So
Right.
in this field we are regularly doing, and we are also having workshops with the JNRM regularly, where the faculties from India Tourism or Tourism Department they come and take classes. So in this field we are doing. Somehow we are lacking. We have not done for adventure sports operators, and which we will be doing very soon. It will be done in support with the Ministry of Tourism and Adventure Tour Operator Association of India.
Okay. And speaking of, since there have been so many advancement in the education sector, why not, take up the placements from our colleges? The students who graduate, why is the tourism industry not willing to just go and hunt for it, and they have to come looking for?
2, 3 huntings have been done, and you have missed. The
Okay.
last we did 2 months back, and it was a real success. I think we have sent a press release also. Andaman Association of Tour Operators with JNRM, we took initiative. We invited the Chamber of Commerce, Builders Association, all the stakeholders.
Right.
330 students registered, and 43 got job on the same day.
Okay.
This was 2 months back.
Amazing.
And next, what seeing that success and the curiosity of the people, now we are going to organize, most probably on the occasion of World Tourism Day, we will be organizing a job
It's
fair.
very soon.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
on 27th. We are planning to organize a job fair, and we are inviting people from the mainland sector also, like Make My Trip or Vina World, the big players.
Yeah.
So our people can get a chance to work in there also.
Amazing. So that's like an open opportunity and a very quick opportunity
Yes,
for.
yes. I told you, we gave appointment orders to 43 people. They got job in Macros, they got job in some construction companies as accountant, Nautica appointed a lot of people.
Amazing. So, sir, now if you can talk about the adventure sports, that's one of the most sought for activity in our islands.
Yes.
But unfortunately, it is also very understated activity. We don't really promote as Beer Willing does it for their parachuting, and a lot of other states. They go overhyped about what they provide, and given here the quality and the service and the experience is such a great one, but we somewhere lack on. Promoting ourselves in a better way. And I know you go all around the world promoting the island's tourism. So how do you take
I
that up?
totally agree. Still people come to us, sir, passport chahiye kya?
Yes.
So that shows that instead of going all the year, throughout the year, tourism department, Andaman Association of Tour Operators, other associations, throughout the year we are going, but still A person coming and asking, sir, passport chahiye. So somewhere we are lacking promotion.
Right.
We have requested the Ministry of Tourism, India Tourism, that you should include Andaman in Incredible India promotion.
Yes.
Whenever you go, you see posters of all the states. You don't
States.
see a poster of Andaman.
In fact, very recently there was one news where Tamil Nadu tourism industry posted their advertisements in R.V. Savarkar International Airport, and we never had any.
So we have requested India Tourism to include our islands in Incredible India
Yes.
campaign and adventure sports. I request all the adventure sports operators also. The government is doing their part, but you should start an aggressive campaign.
Right.
People don't know. See, we are the hub of scuba diving.
Yes.
Padi has changed their headquarters to Andaman.
Andaman.
But still, people you ask,
They don't know where to
Goa.
go. Yes. And
Where is
Goa.
the headquarters of Padi? Goa. And the things which we have and the way we are moving in adventure sports, we have left the entire nation.
True.
You don't have jet cars anywhere in the country.
Maybe you can name all the adventure sports that come in your mind so that people will can see that snippet and get to know that,
Jet car. You
Jet
don't
car
have
we have.
anywhere in the
Yes.
country. Sea cart in Carbine store. You don't
Yes.
have anywhere in the country. Sea walk you don't have. Now we have come up with semi-submarine. You don't have
Yes.
anywhere in the country.
Yes.
Even the macros, Green Ocean, Nautica, you don't have these cruises anywhere.
Cruise.
These
Correct.
are the catamarans which operate here only.
Right.
So we have to promote. Now we have come up with water scooters last month.
Right.
Water scooters, I think it is only in 2 or 3 places in the world.
Right.
So tourists should come for this water scooters, glass kayaking.
Yes.
Everybody knows there is a kayaking, but nobody knows there is a glass
Glass
kayaking.
kayak. Yes.
So these are the things which you will not find anywhere in the country.
Yes.
But we have to do aggressive marketing. We have to promote ourselves as an adventure sports destination.
Correct.
I agree. We have a historical part also.
Yes.
We have flora and fauna also. But we should promote aggressively as adventures because now a lot of people. Now we are the leading honeymoon destination also.
Yes. We are.
I think we are ahead than Goa. And this for compulsory, we should target them and people should come for this.
Correct.
Lot of people don't know there is semi-submarine, there is
Right.
jet car, there is jet scooters.
So I think that by this podcast, at least if they
They
hear,
should search for this.
yes, they should. The people, at least if they search these keywords, Andaman should be on the top of the search list.
And overall, we should promote Andaman as a destination of yes. A tourist, if you are a tour operator, if you are a travel agent in mainland, and if your customer comes to you and he tells, I want to go to Andaman for adventure sports, yes. And if he is telling, no, I just want to go only for history, yes.
Yes,
Anything the customer needs, we have it
we
here.
have it here.
We have to promote ourselves as a yes destination.
Well, that I think that can be used as a tagline. Andaman is a yes
Yes,
destination
we have a
for
yes
all.
destination.
I mean, yes, historically we have a very rich,
The
historical
first national
significance.
flag was unfurled in Andaman, 30th
Yes.
December 1943.
And how many know about it? Not many.
I think after 2018, people knew that
People knew about
when we got the flag point.
Correct. So now at least Flag Point is famous and
It's
people do read about
To
it.
read about that.
Yes. And unfortunately, even today we are, identified by the cellular jail, and not much, goes behind that. But if you see even historical point of view, it's not just the cellular jail. We have so many other.
We have, I think now the administration is starting a heritage walk,
Yes.
which we did with the college students last year.
Right.
We should make a heritage circuit.
Correct.
There are people who will go. But what we have made the mindset of the people, you have to come on the first day, cellular jail,
Cellular jail.
carbine, light and sound, rose, nail, havelock. We have to change the mindset. We have to
Right.
change our
Our
mindset.
mindset. Yes.
We are the one who have to promote. Now, just it will not cost you anything. If you have a group of 10 people, take them to Silver Jail. Bring them to Water Sports Ground, you have that Battle of Oblique. From there, you come to Andaman Club. From there, you go to Netaji Club, Clock Tower. It's a heritage walk.
Heritage walk. And it's merely like an hour walk.
It's a heritage walk.
Yes,
You end them at Flag Point.
absolutely.
So we have to change our mindset and heritage walk and all should be promoted.
Right. And how much do you promote, adventure sports and all this? But also there comes with the tourism, industry, there comes a sense of responsibility on what you promote, what you put out on the social media, especially in the era of social media, where everyone can, put out whatever they want, and that becomes a news. We never know what can take a traction for. So, what do you think? There have been recent times some crocodile sighting that is long back, and that got us the name of crocodile islands. And unfortunate, that is not the truth of our islands. So maybe you can highlight on that part as well.
Let's start with the positive of social media.
Yes,
You must have
please.
seen the Maldives.
Yes. Yeah.
So let's start with that. It changed a lot of Indian tourism industry.
Correct.
So we hope the social media goes on that form. This crocodile menace, see, there are crocodiles. It's not only in the islands, it's in the all part of the world. But people go hype in the social media, and it was from the stakeholders part. I think the first posting was done. I'd like to clear all the tourists that Andaman is a safe destination. Whenever you visit Andaman, you are in the safest place. And I also request the tourism stakeholders to check the reality and post anything in the social media, because people have started believing that tour operators less and the social media more. It's a world of social media. Like I told you, that Maldives issue, it changed the scenario of Lakshadweep.
Lakshadweep. Yes.
So we should be very careful what we are posting and all, and we should use this tool to promote brand Andaman in a positive way.
Correct. But now let's answer the elephant in the room. Can anyone swim in the beaches of Andaman and Nicobar Islands?
Yes, I swam in Radhanagar.
That's one.
You told beaches.
Okay, let's name the beaches which where any tourist can go and swim.
Carvins ko they can see.
Carbines.
Jolly boy they are swimming.
What about Vandoor and Chiriyatapu?
Vandoor and Chiriyatapu, very soon I will answer that we'll swim there also. And administration is seriously working on that.
Right.
Forest department, tourism department, they're working on that. And I think this season people can. We are hopeful that people will swim in Chiriyatapu and Vandoor.
So let's say that while by the time this podcast is released,
don't take it so long. We have to promote adventure sports also.
Absolutely, but we whenever people come to Andaman, the first thing they think about is jumping right into the water. And when they see and they get to know that no, you cannot, because of any XYZ
We
reason.
will not go in that no, you cannot. We will say that some places you can and some places you can't. We should be always positive.
Caution. So you can always dive, but with caution.
With caution.
Yes, that's the message for this. Okay. And any other thing that which you are looking forward to in the tourism industry?
We are very eagerly looking for some international flights and international destination to open at Andaman. Fortunately, we had a good opportunity of Malaysian Air Asia was traveling to Malaysia. Due to some reason, they turned down, and we have been listening that this season Air Asia or some other airlines will be coming. So my dream is to see international flights coming in Andaman. That will definitely change the scenario of Andaman tourism, because it's a fact that what are the challenges we are facing. I'd like to, you're not asked, I'd like to go on that. What are the challenges local tour operators are facing to bring tourists to Andaman? See, bringing a tourist to Andaman, people what they think, they come on their own. We travel the whole year. We have to explain them, come to Andaman, you get this. But what are the obstacles which we are having? We are having the only obstacle of airfare.
Okay.
And airfares are very high during the season. And it is not in the hand of the administration or government of India, as it is fixed by the airlines. So, I will differ from other stakeholders. We keep on writing to the administration and Ministry of Civil Aviation to reduce the airfare. I will differ from them. We should not write for reduction of airfare, which is not possible. We should ask for more flights.
More flights. Right.
We should ask for international connectivity. Once the international connectivity comes, I assure you the tariffs will come down. The airfares will come down. And if the airfare comes down, nobody can stop Andaman from reaching the height of tourism industry.
That is so true. I mean, people a lot of time, they say that it's better to instead of going to Andaman, which is a national, local domestic
Destination,
destination, they would travel to international
which
destination,
they get cheaper.
which is way cheaper.
Which they get cheaper.
Yes.
I agree.
So
So we should work on that. We should collectively ask for more flights. We should work for international connectivity to start. So now we have a beautiful airport. So
beautiful.
we should work for that.
And speaking of international tourists, there were times when we did not see much of our national people tourists coming in, but we had so many international tourists. In fact, even now we do have, but the numbers have gone drastically down. What do you think? Can be changed?
Connectivity. See, previously they were having an issue of restricted area permit. Any foreigner who has to come, he has to take a you have a visa for India, but for Andaman you have to take a separate RAP. But now that is also removed. The main thing is connectivity. We have to involve some foreign connectivity. When we started our career as in a hotel called NK International as a receptionist, that time we used to get lot of Russian guests.
Right.
So now the connectivity issue is there. The
So,
flight fares.
so basically, it's all in the loophole. It's a circle. One thing gets fixed, and the rest of the things
I
falls
think
into
if we can
place.
fix the airfare issues by any chance, all the issues will be solved.
True. So I think this is the stakeholder of all the airlines in heads who can help us with this, and probably consider this not just for the benefit of the business, and it's not just the islands. I mean, for the tourism people to come in, that's one. But for us as an islander, also airfare. Airport airline is not just another thing which we take for luxury.
It's a lifeline.
Lifeline.
It's a lifeline.
So I think that being said, we have to really be serious on how things move forward, especially before the boom is there.
I told you now, once we fix the airline issue, everything will be solved. The
Right.
islanders issue, the health issue, for treatment issue, everything will be
Right,
sorted out.
right. So that's the major problem that we face.
More and more airlines we get, more and more opportunity of job and self-employment we get.
That is also true. I mean, that's what it's a vicious cycle. One thing gets fixed, and that it trickles down to rest of all the industry that is
Yes. Yes.
there, and employment is obviously a major thing. In fact, after the new international airport has come in, a lot of our youth have been employed there itself.
Yes, yes.
So as aviation industry develops, the local
More
youth
opportunities we get.
opportunities will come. Through that, I think that was a great conversation. We have, as we discussed, we have discussed the past and the future of our islands, and as hopeful as you are, right? And I think all of us in our islands are very much hopeful and waiting eagerly to invite all our guests in our islands and show them the real islands. So thank you for the time, and you had a nice chat. Thank you.
I'd also like to thank you for inviting me for the most favorite subject of mine. For me, tourism is not a business. For me, tourism is a passion. And I always like to speak on tourism. I should thank you for inviting me for this subject. And we all are hopeful. And see, being hopeful, we have seen lot of developments. We came from the days of Ramanujam to macros. So we hope we'll go much, much more further than
Yeah.
this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.